Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be looking at the i8 Pro Max Smartwatch versus the X7 Smartwatch. These are both budget smartwatches that I do have available for sale in the various e-commerce platforms out there. So I've been testing this smartwatch for about 3 days now, and I am absolutely blown about this one here. And to be honest, I prefer the X7 as compared to the i8 Pro Max, and I'll tell you the reasons why. Well, first off, to start off, so the differences, as you can see here, this is a square screen and this is a round screen. And of course, you do have the sensors here at the back. The i8 Pro Max has a slightly larger sensor as compared to the X7. And they both have these buttons here on the side to power on the device and to bring up the device to life. Here we've got this one here on the side, and then we've got a roll button here as well to change the dial and to go through the menu and various configurations. But of course, one of the things that I have to talk about is the battery life. Now, I've been using this X7 for the past 3 days, and it has only used just about 20% battery, and that is awesome. I mean, I haven't charged this device for the last 3 days that I've been testing it, which is very, very good as compared to the i8 Pro Max. I mean, this only goes like a few hours, 8 hours. If it goes to 12 hours, that's very, very lucky, to be honest. The other difference, of course, with the X7, is that once you pop this open, you've got access to your earbuds. And the earbuds are charged through these pins here that you can see on the smartwatch. So to have an idea of how thin this is, so you can see here that it's very, very thin, the smartwatch itself. And this is the battery compartment here. And like I said, the battery goes on and on and on and on. Of course, I haven't been using the earbuds, I only used them once, even though in 3 days, if you use the earbuds once, it's pretty good to use only 20% battery, right? So this is a huge plus as compared to this one. The other one is Bluetooth connectivity. With the i8 Pro Max, it's always losing Bluetooth connectivity to my phone. So if I'm walking about, or if I leave my phone in the living room and I go to the kitchen, it loses connectivity instantly. Now with this one, it doesn't. So, you know, I can actually go up into my room and leave my phone in the living room whilst I go to the bedroom, and it's still connected. I still get notifications. I can still get the incoming calls, etc. So which is really good. The other thing is that this screen is actually pretty responsive on this smartwatch as compared to the i8 Pro Max. So you can actually see the lag here on this one. But if I go on to this one here, so if I access the menu here, it's very, very responsive. I mean, it's quite fast as compared to the i8 Pro Max. Of course, if we talk about price ranges, they are actually almost the same price range. I mean, we're talking about retail price, probably going for about £20 or $20. And of course, with the added value for profit with the retailers, they might actually sell this one a bit higher. So I usually sell these here for about between 18 to £20 for the i8 Pro Max. And then, of course, the X7, it's between the 30 to 40 pounds. So yeah, there is a small difference in price, but it's not that much. And the build quality as well feels better on the X7. And in terms of weight, there is a bit of weight to it. Of course, these are stainless steel, but the build quality on both, it's pretty good. Now, I've not dropped the X7, but I have dropped one i8 Pro Max, and it broke the screen instantly. I don't want to test this with this one because I actually love this smartwatch, and I'm thinking of just keeping one for myself. But yeah, apart from that, I mean, you can change the dials or on this one as well. And in terms of notifications, on the i8 Pro Max, you can see single notifications by tapping on a specific notification that you have available. And the same I can do with this one, except for the fact that I can delete the notifications here. And on the Pro Max, I can't actually, there is no option for me to delete these notifications. So the Pro Max, I am able to answer calls and speak through the speaker, although the speaker is not that really good quality. So the speaker for this one is on the side here, and the microphone is on the other side over here. Now with the X7, I do not have the possibility to speak through the smartwatch, but I don't need that really, because I've got the Bluetooth earbuds over here for that if I want to speak with someone. It does everything that this i8 does as well, in terms of calorie counting, blood pressure, heart rate, etc. So it basically does everything, and the application is pretty good as well on this X7. I actually prefer to use the application from the X7 rather than the i8 Pro Max, and unfortunately the developers haven't actually updated the application, which is a shame. Yeah, apart from that, you know, the straps here, they are both made from this rubber, which feels good, and it does fit perfectly in your wrist. Both sensors work perfectly as well, no problems there. I've tested also the alarm. So these both vibrate. Unfortunately, with these smartwatches, they don't actually produce a sound. They just vibrate, and yeah, you'll probably end up falling asleep anyway. Both of these watches, they don't support NFC, so you can't actually make payments with them. They don't support video play, so you can't play any videos on them as well. They don't have GPS tracking embedded on these smartwatches, which is a shame. But I am receiving a new model that will have NFC, GPS, and actually internet connectivity. You can actually browse the internet on your smartwatch. I'm not entirely sure why would you want to use such a small screen to access the internet on, but I would understand why would you want GPS to navigate yourself through. So GPS is very useful if you are lost somewhere, and you need to get to a road, to a petrol station, or whatever, you know, that is actually useful to have. So apart from that, yeah, pretty good, both of them. However, the X7 here, for me, it's the best so far. It works perfectly, works pretty nice. And this i8 Pro Max, well, it's still good, but just not as good as X7. Well, another thing that is also great on this X7 smartwatch as compared to the i8, it's the quality, the screen quality. So it's much sharper here on the X7 as compared to the i8 Pro Max. So if we, for example, look here at the dials, if we change the dials around on the Pro Max, yeah, I think it's a resolution on these that are not so great, and they are a low grade smartwatch a screen as well as compared to this one here. So I think, well, from what I can see here, this is much sharper. So if I go on to the configuration here, and the settings, we've got the display. You can increase and reduce the brightness just like on the other one here, but if we look at the faces or dials that it has, there is one, for example this one, which is colorful. You can actually see that it has higher quality as compared to the other smartwatch. So and like I said, you know, all the functions that are available on the i8 are available on this X7 as well, except for this one here, which is the earbuds. Cool. Right, thanks for watching, guys, for this comparison. If you enjoyed this video, please do hit that like button and please do subscribe to our channel, and I will see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.